Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the forum on enhancing employee skills through training and development in Malaysia. It is a pleasure to have you all as we are deep dive on the most critical aspect of the organizational growth and success. Our discussion today will focus on comparing the approaches on small medium enterprise SME and the large company in the hospitality and tourism industry. By the end of this session, we hope to gain valuable insight into how different organizations enhance their employee skills through training and development programs. Thank you all for being here. To kick off our discussions, let's dive into the foundational aspect of creating impactful training programs. On our first panel will provide an in-depth looking on the background and key elements that make these programs successful. Please join me in welcome our esteemed panelists. So, to in this morning we have two pers- in this morning we have two panelists with who will share their insights and experience. So let's start with an introduction of the topic. I am Miss ALYA HAYATI, and I will be moderating today's forum entitled Enchancing Employee Skills Through Training and Development Program in Malaysia. So, we have two distinguished panels ready to present their insight and sharing. Without ado, allow me to introduce our distinguished panelists. So, from the Trambly.com, we have Miss Ayu Mariana, head of the human resources. Trambly.com is an SME that focuses on wellness holiday, offering a variety of wellness activities as, and refreshing experience for tourists while fostering a culture of continuous learning and growth within their organization. So, moving on, we have from Genting Group, we are joined by Mr. Ajabi as a Senior Vice President of Talent Development, Genting Talent Development. Welcome, Mr. Ajabi. So, Genting Group is one of the Malaysian leading integrated resort and entertainment groups, offering luxury resort, theme parks, casinos. So, they have been played a significant role in attracting tourists to Malaysia with a diverse offerings and also known for their extensive resources and structured training programs. Thank you both for being here. So let's dive right in. So Miss Ayu, could you start by sharing the approach Trambly.com takes toward the employee training and development, particularly as an SME?
Okay. Thank you, moderator. Our moderator today, which is Miss Alia, for the kind and warm introduction. So I will be start sharing the push about Trembling.com, which is at Trembly.com. We recognize the importance of continuous learning and skill enhancement for our employees. Given our size as a SME, we have to plan the strategic and resourceful. Our approach is personalized and flexible. For instance, we focus on first on the job training, which is at Trambly.com, we provide hands-on training where employee learns directly from experienced team member. This follow for immediate application of skill and foster a collaboration learning environment. And then the second things is workshop and seminar, which is at Trambly.com, we partner with local organization to offer workshop and seminar or relevant topic. This session are interactive and provide employee with the latest industry insights and skill. And then our at the trambly.com also online learning platform also provide by us, which is we leverage cost effective online course to help employee enhance their skill at their own pace. This is particularly useful for busy schedule and uh, vari, varying learning style. And then the last things that we do at the trampoline.com is mentorship program, which is experienced employee mentor new hire and fostering a culture of continuous learning and growth. This also help in building strong relationship within the team. Why large corporation may have the resources to implement intensive training program, SME often struggle to allocate sufficient fund for employee development. This can result in the organization either limiting training opportunity or not offering them at all, effective affecting the overall growth and skill enhancement of employees. I think that's all the introduction from me, and I will pass it to moderator.
Thank you, Miss Ayu. It's interesting to see how the SM tailor their programs to meet their unique needs, especially when SME was focusing on overall growth. That's what attracted me the most. So, Mr. Lee, could you please share how good? I'm sorry, Mr. Ajabi. I'm sorry, Mr. Ajabi. Could you please share how Genting Group, as a large corporate company, approaches on training and development?
Certainly, Ms. Alia. At Genting Group, we have the advantage of more extensive resources and infrastructure, allowing us to implement comprehensive and structured training programs. Well, some of our key initiatives include the first being leadership development programs, in which we offer specialized training for employees with leadership potential to ensure a strong pipeline of future leaders. This includes workshops, leadership seminars, and executive coaching. The second one is we have in-house training centers, in which we have dedicated training centers equipped with state-of-the-art facilities for various skill development programs. These centers provide a conducive environment for immersive learning experiences. The third one being collaborations with educational institutions. We partner with universities and colleges to offer tailored courses that align with our industry needs. This ensures our employees receive high quality education and stay updated with the latest trends and technologies. The fourth one being global exchange programs. We also provide opportunities for employees to work and learn in our global locations and to broaden their perspective as well as skills. This exposure to different cultures and business practices enhances their adaptability and innovation. I believe that is the case. Moving on to Ms. Fidelity.
Thank you, Mr. Aljabir. Uh, the global exchange program attracts me the most, whereby all the employees get to exchange their culture, and another thing is they can exchange the skills that they might have, then they can implement to their country too. So that sounds a good program. So it's clear that the both approaches have their unique strengths. So, Miss Ayu, how do you measure the effectiveness of your training programs at Trambly.com? Can you explain it to us?
Okay, thank you, Miss Alia, and also thank you for Brother Chape for the explanation. And for my part, for the unique strengths, we use several practice to evaluate the effectiveness of our program, including we have a three unique strength, which is the first one is employee feedback. Our our organization, which is Trembly.com, do a regular survey and feedback session to understand the impact on their performance and satisfaction. We value our employees' input and necessary performance and uh, what we call make adjustment based on their suggestion. And then performance review, which is Trambly.com, tracking improvement in employee performance and productivity. We look a key performance indicator, which is KPI, to assess the tangible benefit of our training initiative. And then the third one is retention rates, which is Trembly.com monitoring employee retention as a measure of job satisfaction and growth opportunity. Higher retention rate indicate that our employee feel value and see a clear path of career development. That a unique strength for Trembly.com do. That's all from me.
Thank you, Miss Ayu. So, from the one of the steps that you for the evaluation that I mentioned before about the employee feedback that you get from the feedback of the employee. So many of the company have done that, but you guys from your company is actually doing some improvement from that employee feedback was such a good effort for that because it was a significant it could be a significant change and also it could be a minor change from that from a company. So how can I hear from a different perspective from Mr. Ajabi? How does it different from the SM or is quite same?
Well, I believe it differs in a way that at BINTI Group, we have a robust evaluation process that includes skill assessment, in which we have pre and post training assessment to measure skill enhancement. Okay, so this assessment help us identify areas of improvement and tailor future training programs accordingly. The second one is career progression, in which we monitor the career growth of employees who have undergone training. We track promotions, role changes, and other career advancements, as well as indicators of successful training outcomes. The third one is business impact. We analyze the impact of training programs on overall business performance and customer satisfaction. We look at metrics such as revenue growth, customer feedback, as well as operational efficiency to gauge the effectiveness of our training initiative. I believe that is the case. Um, I will pass on to the Miss Alia.
Thank you, you both, for sharing your insights. It's fascinating to see how both SME and the corporate companies approach on training development that each of them has a unique methods and advantages. So, ladies and gentlemen, so from this example, how training development can make a tangible differences. So, let's move on to the second session where we will discuss the impact of this program on employee retention and job satisfaction. So I will start with Mr. Arjabi.
Thank you, Miss Alia. Mrs. Ayu raises some important concerns, but let's also look at the positive impacts. Investing in employee development not only improves skills, but also boosts morale and job satisfaction. When employees feel supported in their growth and development, they are more likely to stay loyal and committed to the company. A study by the Malaysian Institute of Human Resource Management found that companies investing in employee training had a 25% higher retention rate compared to those that did not.
I apologize, Miss Alia, and also Mrs. Jabe for interpreting why Mr. Jabe has highlighted the some benefit. I would like to present a different perspective on the matter. Uh, Thank you for the question, Miss Alia. Why I will start, which is why the training and development program adoptly offer many benefits. It is important to consider their impact on employee retention and job satisfaction from a more critical perspective. Why this program can enhance skill and increase employee engagement, they don't guarantee long-term employee retention or satisfaction. One of the challenges is that employee might feel overburdened with the continuous training initiative, especially if they perceive them as irrelevant to their current roles or career progression. As pointed out earlier, training can sometimes feel disconnected from immediate job needs, leading to frustration rather than satisfaction. Moreover, for many employees, the desire can career advancement or better opportunities might outweigh the benefit gained from training. In fact, highly skilled employees who receive advanced training might look for new opportunities once they feel they outgrown their current roles, especially if they believe that their current employer cannot provide growth beyond the training program. This could lead to higher turnover rather than retention. Okay, I want to open the mind and open your eyes about for Mr. Jabil and also Miss Alia. In the case of the organization like Shell Malaysia, why they have a comprehensive training program, they a risk that employee who receive significant training might leave for higher paying opportunity in the industry or abroad, which can undermine the purpose of this training effort. Even with the investment in training, company can face employee poaching where competitor recruit trained employee, thus reducing the impact on long-term retention. So, while training program play a role in job satisfaction, their effect on retention are not always straightforward and may depend on factors such as the alignment of training with employee career goals, the availability of investment opportunity within the company, and the overall work environment. I think that's all from me to open Mr. Jabin and also Miss Alia mind and eyes for this training and development for the different perspective about Mr. Jabin. And I think it's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ayu. So from this, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that it's clear training and development programs play a crucial roles in enhancing employee skills, boosting retention, and driving organization success. So, are there any final thought from our panelists? So, I welcome first. Uh, I will welcome Mr. Aljabi for any final thought.
Okay, I would like to first and foremost thank you to Miss Alia. Okay, I would like to emphasize the importance of a tailored approach to training. Each organization and its employee have unique needs, and customizing training programs to address these specific requirements, which can lead to a more effective and in fact impactful outcomes. I believe that is all from me. Do you have any final? We will pass on to Mrs. Ayu.
Okay, thank you Ajabe, and also thank you to Miss Alia for our moderator today. As we wrap up, I would like to share some final thoughts on the cons of training and development program for enhancing employee skill in Malaysia. Why this program certainly have their merit, one major drawback is the lack of long-term focus. Many organizations, especially in Malaysia, tend to focus on a short-term training program aimed at immediate skill improvement without considering long-term career growth for employee. This can result in employees becoming well trained in a specific area but feeling stagnant in the terms of future career development opportunity. Without ongoing progressive training that aligns with the evolving needs of both the individual and the company, employee may eventually seek opportunity as well, leading to higher turnover. Another concern in the lack of consistency in training quality. While some organization are able to offer well-structured, high-quality training program, other might provide programs that are poorly designed or not tailored to the needs of the employees. This can result in a disconnection between the training content and the actual skill needed on the job. When employees don't see the relevance of training to their work, it can lead to this engagement and a feeling of waste time rather than the intended boost in motivation and performance. Additionally, time constraint can be a significant issue. Employee in high demand industry or position often find it difficult to allocate sufficient time for training. This is especially true in organizations where employees are already juggling heavy workloads. As a result, training might not be fully absorbed or applied effectively, reducing its impacts. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chabe and also Miss Alia, I will put the last one. Employee burnout can occur when company overemphasize training. Employee may start to feel that they are constantly being pushed to upgrade their skill without enough balance between their work responsibility and personal development. This can lead to frustration and decreased morale. In conclusion, why training and development program are an essential component of employee growth and organization success, they need to be carefully and about a structure aligned with long-term goals and tailored to the individual needs of employee. Without this consideration, the full potential of this program may not be realized. I think that's all from me. I hope that Miss Alia and also Mr. Chapi can see it clearly from what my perspective. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ayu. So thank you both for these insightful contributions. So looks like our forum has come to end. And I would like to thank you for everyone for the time and attention for our session today. Hopefully, this forum can give a fruitful benefit for future employees and to students out there that seeking for knowledge about this title that we are discussing today. I hope you will see Mrs. Ayu and Miss Jabi and the features. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.